Welcome, hey, to Pigskin Review. We are in the final week, Lee. Can you believe it's already gotten to this point?
You know, it's November. You turn on the calendar, and you see November. It was October, and it's still we got summer weather though. It seems like.
Yeah,
it's the fall definitely.
It's great weather, but this season flew by. I don't care what anybody says. But here we are. Let's talk real quick. Tascosa's out of the playoffs, but have a chance to win 2 in a row at Odessa. But the big news is 3-4A. We already have 4 teams decided. As crazy as that district is, only 6 teams. We already have the 4 teams in the playoffs and without the final week of the season.
And we know 2 of the matchups already in Division 2. Hereford, Randall out of 3-4A will be playing Hereford. That game looks like it's going to be at Plainview a week from Friday at 7:30. And Canyon will be playing Friendship a week from Friday at 7 o'clock. I guess they want to flip. They'll get to host that at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium. Happy State Bank Field at Kimbrough Memorial Stadium.
Now, they all have games left first, though. Canyon's got to play Paladuro. Hereford still has a game with San Angelo Lakeview. But it looks like Canyon Estacado might be the highlight game of that home by-district matchup.
Yeah, Canyon Friendship.
Yeah, Canyon Friendship. Sorry about that.
Yeah, getting them Friendship at home should be interesting. Friendship's only loss was when they had to come north and play Amarillo High when they were ranked in the top 10. They lost that game 21-12 at Bivens. Canyon still, they need to get back on track this next week against on Thursday night against Paladuro. They did not have one of their better games, sure by their own admission, against Amarillo High when they got shut out 44-0. I think that had more to do with how good the Sandys were, though.
Yeah, I think Amarillo High, Mel Maxfield, the Amarillo High coach, said they played probably their best defensive game he's seen maybe in almost a decade of coaching.
69 total yards is all they gave up to a pretty good Canyon team.
Yeah, exactly. And then we also will have probably an Amarillo High Lubbock High matchup, which just for you guys out there, that's one of the longest ongoing rivalries in the state of Texas. I think it started in 1927, but we thought it would skip.
Yeah, right.
And Amarillo High owns a consecutive game win streak.
Something like 38 years. I know Coach Larry Dipple was the coach here 31 years. He never lost to Lubbock High. Brad Thiessen did in his 4 years, and 2 years here Mel Maxfield hasn't. So that could happen if Lubbock High loses to Monterey. It's the other way around. If Lubbock High beats Monterey, they will play Monterey. Amarillo High will, and Paladuro will play Lubbock High, and I believe Paladuro will have to go south for that no matter what.
Right, yeah. Just so you guys know, they flip coins, they pick out numbers out of hats, whatever they decide.
The zip code game.
Zip code game. They open a book and you call out a zip code. That used to be on the phone, but so actually that's how they decide where the games are played. The UIL, you need to give the district champion a home game. That's Lance Leonard's spout out today, and do that immediately because that's ridiculous that you have to figure out where all these sites are. Anyway, enough of me ranting. Let's get to 1-3A. Very interesting district this year.
Okay. Dalhart is the only one of the 5 teams that just clinched a playoff spot, and River Road is out. That's about their 0-4. They can't.
Let me add one thing, Lee. Dalhart, if they win, okay, that's the first outright district title since 1982 for Stephen Young and the Golden Wolves.
Yeah, 30 years. It's a long time. I think this formula is pretty simple to figure out. If Perryton pulls out a win at Dalhart, which would be a bit of a surprise, they'll go to the playoffs, no questions asked. And if that happens and Borger beats River Road, it'll be Borger, Dalhart, and Perryton. Pampa's eliminated. However, if Perryton loses, no matter what happens, Pampa is in the playoffs. And if there's a 3-way tie between Pampa, Perryton, and Borger, the odd team out would be Perryton due to positive points. Pampa and Borger would be in. Pampa's in good shape right now, but you never know. That's why they play the games.
And if you can repeat what Lee just said, you win a car. Okay. No, it's confusing, but no, you know what you're doing. Hey, a couple of little things. Wellington has a chance to go back-to-back perfect seasons. That doesn't happen very often around here. So just a tremendous job by Wade Williams' bunch. What else do you find interesting out in the area real quickly?
Well, there's another big one. Biggest game in the area might be Friday night at Bushland. Bushland and Childress in District 1-2A Division 1. Winner of that game's in the playoffs. Loser is out, period. Also in that district, too, it must be said, Muleshoe and Littlefield are playing. Both are unbeaten at 4-0 in district. Winner gets undisputed district championship and a first-round bye in the playoffs.
So in that district, it is important this final week, unlike 3-4A.
Absolutely.
Hey, here we are, Pigskin Review. So go grab you know where to go on Friday night. Go to Amarillo.com. Look at all the latest scores, and we'll help you out with that. It's just a great site to keep up with high school football. Lee and I will be back probably next week with some playoff knowledge. And just remember,
you've been warned.
You've been warned. Also, yeah. And remember, if you can repeat that, that's a free car waiting for you. Not really at all, but hey, here's what we want you to know. just go out and support your team. Here's your last chance. Some of the kids aren't going to be in the playoffs. Some of them are. But just get out on a Friday night and go support your team.